Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news for the week ending the 2nd of May 2021. It's a summary of what's been going on. We've had quite a few cool things this week and some major announcements, so let's jump right in. Fleet Week was announced during the week, and in the newsletter they said the UE Navy and Tobin Center, which is at New Babbage, have announced today that the 2951 Invictus launch week is coming to Microtech in 3 weeks, from May 21st from 4 PM UTC or 5 PM British Standard Time. Citizens can join the UE Navy as it travels through the Stanton system and even take a tour of an in-service military javelin, the Warhammer. Plus, rumours are that this is the biggest Invictus Fleet Week yet, so make your way to New Babbage on Microtech, as that's where the expo hall is, and you'll be able to try out all the ships that are on display at that expo hall for free, and they're going to be combat orientated for the most part. The Star Citizen Twitter also tweeted out this: I love cats. No, that's not the takeaway from this lovely picture of a cat. It's a Bengal carrier. You see, because it's a cat, that's a Bengal cat. That's a sort of like backpack space pod thing, but that's a carrier for that type of cat. Or any cat, I suppose. Hints for Fleet Week? Well, they did say carriers as part of the fleet, so maybe Cloud Imperium are going to be showing off the Bengal carrier, which would be amazing. There are plans also from Cloud Imperium to have the Hercules and Tonk ready for Fleet Week and available for us to try for free, along with all those other ships. The free fly starts the day after, on the 22nd. The free fly ends on the 3rd of June, but the main event for Fleet Week appears to end around the 1st of June, but we'll see what happens. There is a Star Citizen Alpha 3.13.1 patch on the Open PT at the moment, which you can try. It adds 1v1 duels for Arena Commander, PvP bounty hunting updates, and various major bug fixes. Assumedly, this patch is prepping for Fleet Week, and there's been some data mining suggesting that is the case. On Monday, this Monday coming up, there is some server maintenance planned, which is planned to go on for around 4 hours, so that's going to be at 3 AM UTC on Monday. The hope there is that the mixture of the 3.13.1 patch, hotfixes, and this maintenance can get to the instability of 3.13 under control and put the game in a good place ready for Fleet Week, because they do not want the problems they had last year, and they want Star Citizen to be playable. Let's have a look at the weekly shows. Inside Star Citizen showed off various new armours that Cloud Imperium have been working on, a new heat suit, a Grey Cat utility armour, and unnamed armour that will have little extra pieces of geometry that will appear when you wear them as a set. So if you put the hat on, if you put the torso piece on, bam, you actually have a little pipe, sort of air pipe, and a little cowl for this one. We saw more of Orison and the Crusader landing zone with a workers and maintenance area, as well as the main tour center. Really looking forward to that floating city and sort of expansive shipyard area. Looks very cool, looks very pretty. Star Citizen calling all devs this week was a Theatres of War update. As I haven't covered this summary elsewhere, I'll do it quickly now with the highlights. Theatres of War is a combined arms gameplay mode, combining all action parts of Star Citizen into a quicker version of the game, quick turnaround, bam. It's a bridge for Arena Commander, Star Marine, and the Persistent Universe. From a developer point of view, this allows them to have rapid iteration for balancing and for combat-specific gameplay. From a player point of view, you're able to jump in quickly to a game, get action, without having to travel around the verse, without having to do travel time and the downtime that you have as part of the immersion of Star Citizen's Persistent Universe. But also, you don't have to risk your life. Your character in Theatres of War doesn't matter if it dies, but in the Star Citizen's Persistent Universe, eventually, it will matter. The missions in Theatres of War are based on historic events and battles from the game's lore. Firesprite have 10 people dedicated from their own studio working with Cloud Imperium games on Theatres of War. This was a time and skill thing, as it would have taken Cloud Imperium a bit longer to hire a dedicated team for Theatres of War internally. Outsourcing it in this case may have been a good fit. Apparently, this team's development on Theatres of War accounts for around 1.6% of the game's budget. That said, it's a little hard to quantify really what that exactly means. The updates from the recent feedback on Theatres of War are being implemented at the moment, and they're trying to complete out the first scenario, Crossroads of Crime. They need some cinematic work to finish this out, and then that's going to be close to ready to go, though no hard dates have been given exactly when we're going to have a more public-facing test or release of Theatres of War. The second scenario is being worked on now too, and it's more of a ship-focused combat bit, They want to make sure that the combat is blended throughout Theatres of War, so it's never just specifically one gameplay loop, but that's it. It's only ships, only vehicles. They sort of want a bit of infantry, ship, vehicle, defense, assault, and support gameplay all at the same time where possible, although some bits may be more focused at certain areas for certain reasons. They made a choice to delay Theatres of War as the engine was not developed enough to have the performance they wanted. Under 30 frames isn't really enough for a fast-paced shooter, but they also needed various netcode work to be done. There has been a huge amount of regular in-game testing from the studios for Theatres of War as well. They play that a lot internally. Right, Jump Point magazine finally came out. We were thinking maybe Jump Point, the subscriber-exclusive little magazine, wasn't coming out in April for some reason, but it made the last day of April. So it looks at the Merlin docking, what goes into visuals of corporations and brands and sort of ship manufacturers, the development history of the Gladiator bomber, and a look at a small-scale armor manufacturer. May's subscriber flare appears to be insect helmets, which look very much like Turians from Mass Effect to me, to be honest. But yeah, they're kind of cool. I'm interested to see the armor that goes along with that. And that's it really for this week. I'll draw April's giveaway winner and update the outro on Tuesday coming up. It's bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so I'm being a bit lazy. For May, we're going to be giving away a Hercules Starlifter, so just comment on any of my videos made during May to be in for a chance of winning that, including this one. I shill for NordVPN, so you can click the links below if you're looking for a VPN. It's good, can confirm, helps support the channel as well. Clicky, 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 clicky on the Nord link. Shill, shill, shill. Also, consider further supporting the channel via the join button under my YouTube videos or via Patreon. You'll get some exclusive content, but also a warm fuzzy feeling knowing that you've really helped support the videos on the channel, and me and Zin will one day be able to afford gold-plated starships. I'd love to know what you think about Fleet Week and Alpha 3.13. If you've tried the PTU at all, tell me what you're thinking of that latest build. What do you think of 3.13 live at the moment? Is it hellish for you with the forms of sort of instability, or are you having a fine time? Whatever your thoughts on that, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And thank you so much for everyone that goes the extra mile to support the channel. Thanks very much, guys. You have a great weekend.